Acts 17 verse 3 says, it was necessary for the Christ to suffer and to rise from the dead. Why does the Christ or the Christos or the Messiah have to suffer and to rise from the dead? Why? Well, it's all prophesied in the Old Testament, okay? The Jews, this is ESV Common Study Bible. The Jews resisted the idea that the Messiah had to suffer, even though this is found in the Old Testament. Psalm 22. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me from the words of my groaning? Oh my God. This is exactly the words that Jesus uttered. And literally the last 35 minutes of the last few minutes, the last minute of his crucifixion before he died, before he passed away. Exact words. So this is all in fulfillment of the Old Testament. So guys, you and I may not be Jewish, but think about that. This man, this God man, Jesus, actually fulfilled the Old Testament prophecies, which was written like 3,000-4,000 years before Jesus was crucified. Jesus performed miracles and walked on earth and taught the word of God. Literally to the minute, to the word. So doesn't it make you think this is something else? He fulfilled word by word of the prophecy that was written like 3,000 years before he was born into this world. So make you think, right? For the Jewish folks, if you're listening to this, come on. Your book, Psalms, and our Old Testament actually is fulfilled word by word by Jesus on the cross. Okay, so think about that. Isaiah 53. Okay, who has believed what he has heard from us, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? For he grew up before him like a young plant, like a root out of the ground. He had no form of majesty we should look at him. He was despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and grief. Surely he has borne our grief, and he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed. Oh my gosh. Okay, all this. So he went through a lot of suffering. This is exactly what Jesus experienced. Jesus fulfilled every single word in, what is this? Isaiah 53. Again, this is on top of Psalm 22. Prophetically fulfilled. He was pierced on the side. Did you know that Jesus was not pierced in the front? First, he was pierced, yes. And he was pierced exactly the right spot. To that kind of detail and fulfillment of the prophetic Holy Scriptures, 3,000-4,000 years before Jesus incarnated into this world. So you see that. One more. Zechariah 12:10. Okay. Cannot forget that one. 13:7. All right. Strike the shepherd, the sheep will be scattered. I will turn my hand against the little ones. Okay, so this prophecy how the devil is going to strike the shepherd, which is Christ, which is Jesus, and his disciples were scattered. And this is indeed what happened. Jesus was struck, the shepherd was struck, and the disciples were scattered all over. Really, really huge. Why the Messiah had to suffer and to rise again.